Hey everybody, welcome to this new video of Solaris playing Rimworld crossplayed with the shortest trip to Earth. That's right, in the previous episode, the episode 8, unfortunately the EDF Centurion have been defeated, destroyed, just before passing the warp gate to sector 5. And unfortunately, with the destruction of the ship, only 3 survivors of the crew managed to escape, and it will be our primary heroes, Conrad, Drance, and Proxy. And the closest planet that they had at their disposal before the ship had been destroyed was a planet called Grace 3. So if you watch the episode 8, you will see what I'm talking about. And apparently that planet, it's a highly chemical kind of planet, not very hospitable. And so we are going to take back the adventure that we were doing in the shortest trip to Earth in the sector 4, and we are gonna have the 3 characters crashed with escape pods on Grace 3, and trying to reconstruct the ship and continue the adventure directly to the sector 5 until the sector 10 until they can reach Earth. Alright, so for the purpose of this crossplay in Rimworld, I already installed some mods. I will put the description of those mods in the description section below. There's quite a few, so if you want to do the same playthrough you can, but I'm just gonna go quickly in there and you will see there is a fair amount of mods, some of which is gonna try to add a little bit more difficulties. We are not going to necessarily use all the mods that are here there, but I think they're gonna add some extra to the crossplay. Now in this particular video, this is gonna be the world creation and also showing the characters that I created thanks to Prepare Carefully, which is a mod in Rimworld. So I'm just gonna show you that, and in a separate video we're gonna start again the adventure. So if you are not interested in seeing the world creation and the character creation, I invite you to skip this video and to go directly to the next episode, which is gonna be the episode 9. This video is just the transition between shortest trip to Earth to Rimworld. But if you really want to understand the context of what we are playing in Rimworld and why we have what we have, etc., I highly encourage you to watch this video. Alright, so we're gonna start a new colony, and here I already had a custom play that I created. So it's called crash landing. Sorry, I should edit this. Crash landing. Okay. Save. Overwrite. Yes. Back. So it's gonna be crash landing on Grace 3, and as you can see, we're gonna start with 3 people, and we're gonna start with some things. We're gonna start with a battery. We're gonna start with the pumpkin research, but also the world in which we're gonna be in, there's gonna be toxic spores. So the poisonous flora release a cloud of toxic spores over this entire region, and any person or creature not under a roof will slowly sicken by then as they settle out in the atmosphere. So as the time is gonna go by, our crew is gonna be more sickening by the chemicals that is in the atmosphere of Grace 3, right? Don't forget that the Grace 3 was supposed to be a chemical planet with non-carbon life forms, so I'm gonna try to reproduce that as much as I can in this crossplay. I also gave us a few chem fuel, a few simple meals, a few pemmican that we have left from the EDF Centurion that were in the escape pods, some revolver, flag vest, and 2 steel knife. Nothing too fancy, but this is gonna be our scenario. Now, I installed a few mods in order for me to make the things a little bit more interesting, but I must confess, I'm not necessarily a super very experimented player of Rimworld. I've tried to play a few games before having a feel for it, but I'm not gonna play with Randy Random or this version where the guy is absolutely crazy and things are a little bit more chaotic. We are going to stay with Cassandra in medium difficulty, but we're gonna take the commitment mode, saying that okay, well, we can only save when we leave the game, so whatever happened, and that's it. So we're gonna continue. Alright, so the world is gonna be obviously grains free. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear my keyboard a lot. I bought a mechanical keyboard. I'm trying to dampen the sound as much as I can, but if you still hear it, let me know and I'll try to do my best to reduce the sound. We're gonna enable the world editor, and it seemed in the playthrough that of a short scripture that the temperature on the planet was pretty high. So I'm gonna put a high temperature in the planet and also a fair amount of rainfall. Coverage is gonna be 100%, and yeah, let's generate the world. So it may take a while, so without I'm not gonna let you see or wait for the entire generation, so I'm gonna pause the video now and we're gonna continue just after. All right. And here you go, the world has been generated. So let's have a look. So as you can see, I added a few mods that can add additional biomes. The one that you can see in purple here is the poisonous biomes. Let me put it here. So there is poisonous forest, there is lava, volcano, there is tropical forest, there is savanna, there is wastelands. So there's different biomes, right? And I wanted to reproduce a little bit the same planet that was grains free in the short strip to Earth, which seems to be a very inhospitable planet. So we're gonna be in this area, I think, to reproduce the conditions, because the planet seems very chemically weird and active, right? So our survivors are gonna crash maybe around this area. Let me see. What would be a good area where there's gonna be some, yeah, there's most of the life form of the planet. There's a lot of villages, pirates and things like that. So I think they're gonna be landing, let's see, let's go on the caterpillar stone faction. Okay, so they're not necessarily super hostile. But I think it would be interesting to still be in a place where we can see different biomes. It's not just, you know, poisonous biomes all over the place. So I think it would be good. Let's see the planet terrain. Yeah, state, granite, limestone, creek, river, movement 2. Time zone +2, rainfall, berry. Okay. This is the poisonous biome. Growing period. Year round. And this way is year round. So really depends on how difficult we want it to be. I personally think I want to be in a volcanic biome, but with a river, close to a poisonous biome, not too far away from other factions to make the things interesting. But the other factions are not close to necessarily to. Oh, here it's here it could be cool. There is a fair amount of yeah. See the planet. Yeah. So here it's in the middle of the wasteland or deserts. It's the poisonous biome, volcanic biomes. There's few factions. Okay, so that could be super interesting. I think, yeah. So this is gonna be hard because the growing period is only 50 to 60 days. Oh, this area is very, very harsh. Okay, so it looks like this side of the planet is there's only a growing period 50 to 60 days. Ouch. Why is that the case? Is the rotation of the planet not growing too much in this area? Oh my gosh, that would be so interesting. That means that we're gonna need to have hydroponic bays. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, same here. Some areas we're gonna have a little bit more, you know, year round, but most of the side of the planet are not that lucky. So I think we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna have to research hydroponic bays pretty quickly, or we're gonna starve to death. Rainfall, yes. Temperature, we have stated sandstorms, limestone state. Yep. So it's gonna be in a mountainous area. Okay, I think we have a winner here. Marble, granite, and limestone, 347 elevation. Okay, temperature. It's gonna be hard to grow crops though. So we're gonna use this area. And what is cool about it is like it's close in a poisonous area, and there are factions that we can interact not very far away, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna run with that. So we're gonna choose that area, and here we go. So we're not gonna use those guys. I already constructed our characters, so we're gonna take them off. We're gonna add. We're gonna load proxy, Trans, and Conrad. There you go. Gonna take this guy out, and here you go, the 3 survivors of the EDF Centurion. So as you can see, Proxy, I made him the scientist because Proxy was he had pretty good skills with science and research. So here you go. He is our intellectual. He is also going to be our medical person. He's going to be decent in construction and crafting as well. Drance, he is going to be our construction guy. And our mining guy is also going to be our mercenary, right? It's going to be the guy in melee. He has also an injury. I give him a bad back from landing. but yeah, he's going to be calm. He's going to sleep pretty quickly. And there we have Conrad, the main hero, and he's gonna be the shooter, cook, plants, you know, taking care of animals, being the guy talking. He's gonna be the leader, just like he was in the EDF Centurion. He was at the scanners most of the time, but I was considering him being the captain of the ship and doing the social interaction. So as you can see, I made him ship commander, mercenary leader. Whereas you know, Drance is more a guardian and aspiring engineer, and we have you know, Proxy, which is a Navy scientist and a cave world tender. So here you go. This is our crew, and we're gonna be landing on the planet. So just to show there's no relationship, you know, the parents or whatever between those, and I give them just the bare minimum. No pets, no nothing. They're the only 3 survivors. They have some chem fuel, pemmican, 2 revolvers, a flak vest, a steel knife. They don't have any wood. They don't have any steel. They just have the steel knife, and that's pretty much it. So I think that's gonna be it for this video. This video was supposed to show the world, so generating the world, showing the world where we're gonna land, a little bit the mods, what they are, and I'm gonna put the mod list in the description section of this video, and also show the characters that we have here, and we're gonna go from there. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. That would be much appreciated. And don't forget to click on the ring or the bell to see when I put other content if you are interested. And if you have any suggestions for the playthrough, please leave it in the comment section below. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye!